Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different, not talking about PoE 2, we're not even really going to be talking about the game, I'm just going to be playing a match like dog shit in the background while I let my thoughts spray, and we're just not even going to edit anything at all because I don't care. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and play, quick play. This, I guess. But no, I just wanted to hop on today and talk about what does it even really mean to like be a man? You know, like in today's day and age, like what does that mean? Like, what is it title? What is it? Encircle. I'm just using fucking buzzword. No, but I've just been thinking a lot lately. You know, like. A lot of things are getting more and more expensive. A lot of things are getting fucking more and more, I don't know, I guess just hard to deal with in general. People are more short-tempered, all that type of shit. By the way, this game is made by DICE developers. So there's hella destruction, but
winning this
oh my god, let me turn off these fucking. There you go. Yeah, like I don't even know how to start the video. That's why it's just a shit ton of yapping here at the start. This is so loud. Oh my god, bro. Oh, I can't even think. Okay, there we go. It's like, how do you know if you're doing something right? You know, like as a man or just as a person in general these days. Like, how do you know if you're doing the right thing? How do you know that the path that you're on is the right path? I think it's just like in general, like you don't. You just kind of have to write it out, and then when you get to the end of it, you get to see at that point. And I think that's why like a lot of people have such a hard time grasping, like how do I get out of this situation that I'm currently in, right? And it's like, well, it's not as simple as that. It's a lot of circumstance, right? Like what kind of jobs are you able to get? What kind of people do you know? What kind of area do you live in? What kind of person what kind of people do you surround yourself with, right? Like all these things affect. I'm trolling right now. But all these things affect. How do I get up there? Oh, okay. All these things pile up and then together affect how, as a person, you would. Oh, hold up. How, as a person, you would end up. Oh, I'm just no scoping. You could end up drowning under all that pressure of like knowing and not knowing what to do and how to go about these things in your life, and not understanding the nuances of just straight up turning into an adult, right? Like I grew up very privileged. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I just didn't learn a lot of things like from my parents growing up. Like I learned a lot of things on my own. Like, and that comes a lot of bad too. Like I'm not very good with money. I'm not very good at keeping a job. Like, but does that make me a bad person? Like, does it make me a bad dad? Does it make me a bad partner? Like all these things, you know, and these are just questions that you ask yourself, right? Like especially as a man. Like I think women are more of like you have a biological clock. Your timer is going for sure. Like you literally can't have kids past a certain age for certain women, you know, and I just think uh for men it's not the same. For men it's always going to be, am I financially stable? So I think like it's like that Steve Harvey clip. This nigga dead ass, like I think you have to put yourself in a position where it's like you don't even really understand what makes the other person in your situation feel comfortable, because for a man it could be money, and for the woman it could not really matter about the money. It could be about um oh my god, I lost my train of thought. It doesn't really matter about the money, it's about the time, right? I mean, money, of course, obviously matters too when you're talking about like raising a kid and this and that, and obviously you have to have at least a little bit of money to start a family, and like it's not like we are fucking going homeless, but I mean, if I didn't get a job pretty soon, we would, you know what I mean? And well, maybe not. Like we have safety nets and all this and that, but that's just go to say that it's tough to. It's just like life is just tough, bro, and it's for the young men out there and young women, the motherfuckers that I doubt are watching my shit. The young women for sure, definitely not watching my shit. Young men maybe if you're sitting playing PoE. I just want to like tell you like we don't all have it figured out. These people that you see at Walmart, at Target with their kids, and you know like it's not always all figured out. It's always sometimes it's a work in progress. I guess is what I'm trying to say, and it's not the end of the world, although it may feel like it. And I've been there, feeling like the end of the world many, many times. Um, but it comes to a point where you just can't do that anymore. And there's people that rely on you at the end of the day, and there's people that you rely on, and they need you to be perceptive and there, and not just down and thinking about how I'll never be as rich as the 15-year-old on Instagram, or I'm sitting here at 27 years old with a failed MMA career, failed music career, failed what else, you know? But if all I did was think about all the failures I had in my life and never try to move forward with anything else, then nothing would ever happen, right? So I think just because I failed 4 times, 3 times, whatever it was, right? Like, doesn't mean that I should stop trying to, like, get money, have a good life, like be happy. Like I think a lot of times it's so easy to like say, oh well, I don't deserve this, or I don't deserve to be happy, or I don't deserve this type of recognition, or I don't deserve to drive a nice car, or I don't deserve to for the single, I don't deserve to fuck the bad bitches, or I don't deserve to club all night long and spend $3,000 on a bottle of, like it's things like that, and things like what the fuck, orbital laser, goddamn. But these are things that are real concerns for like people like myself, and they have been in the past. Other people, I'm sure. There's a whole bunch of things that you just can't. It gets to be a lot at the end of the day, and you can't let them all pile up on you, because if you do, it's never gonna go well. And the things that happen are horrible. I mean, the suicide rate amongst young men and it's gigantic, and I just don't want to ever see myself in that situation. I don't ever want that situation to be something that my daughter, my child, like, my family has to be put through, like where they're missing a family member just because like I couldn't get my shit together and crumbled under the pressure, right? So at the end of the day, like all this is just to say that I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't even stick to YouTube consistently. Look, don't take my advice. Just this is just some thoughts that I was having. I'm just having a hard time working through them, you know. Just trying to get back on the horse, trying to feel like a man again, trying to feel like a provider, trying to make sure that I can make a good life for my new family. And yeah, bro, I don't really know. It's just wanted to come on here and I guess just fucking tell my personal business to the entire fucking world, because nobody ever really listens, like in terms of the amount of people that are actually listening. I mean, you fucking 63 legends that watched that first video, and you 33 legends that watched that second video. Um, Now you get to watch me play like shit for 10 minutes while I trauma dump onto people that I don't know. With a weapon that I missed every shot on, and just trigger you guys. So, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. I don't. This is just like a little hobby for me. If it grows, it grows. If it don't, it don't. But yeah, for you that are returning, if you've ever seen one of my videos before, just drop a 1 in the comments. Just keep it nice and simple, or a fire emoji, or just a poop emoji. Yeah, and thank you guys.